In this video, I want to talk about the theme analysis papers, which are obviously quite important. So in this course, and this document, just so everyone knows, this document it will appear under theme analysis paper number 1, your very first one, and I'll put it somewhere else as well. So this document is something that can help guide you as you're writing these. So this course we have 12 themes, right? And again, there's multiple chapters for each of these themes. There's only one analysis paper for each theme. So in essence, right, if we look at this, it actually totals up to 11 because I'm giving you kind of a breather, skipping over the first one until, so 11 of the 12 themes will have a paper. So I should say for 11 of the 12 themes, you're watching the lectures, you're reading the book, and I'm talking in general, most of the time, what I'm doing in that lecture and what the chapter reading is emphasizing is, why the topic in general was picked, why it's important for us to all be concerned about, and what some of the theory and what some of the general thoughts are. What I try, inevitably it comes out. I try in the lecture to be impartial and not take on a point of view, or at least tell you what my point of view is and say to you, you don't need to agree with me. Just as I feel, none of us should get, of course, you don't think I'm a robot, right? You would think I'm a person who has obviously points of view. And I'm generally not afraid to state what those points of view are. And I do that under the with the thought that you don't feel under any obligation to adopt my point of view. And I don't care whether you agree with me or not. All I'm looking for you to be able to do is start to articulate why you believe a certain way, right? It's not just enough to say, I disagree. I don't think people should get health care, right? You can't just say that and then not say why you think that. And the same goes with the other side of it, right? You can't say, I think people should all receive health care. Why do you think that? Like, what's your reasoning? That's what these theme analysis papers are designed to do. These don't need to be incredibly long. I try to kind of write out here what I'm thinking. 2 pages would be about what I'm looking for. You would need to provide references as you think you need to. If you're writing less than a page, you're probably writing too little. But what we could generally understand this paper, this theme analysis paper, as having that within those 2 pages, what you're doing is you're just having 2 parts. In the first part, you're just kind of condensing all the various chapters under that theme together and summarizing the material. And also making some connections to other classes you've taken. That would be important. And then the second part of this is providing your perspective, not me, Scheiding's perspective. It'd be your perspective. So I guess I, could be a little more clear and say your perspective, not my perspective. But you should get what I'm saying here. As I say this for the length of the paper, I'm not grading based on the length of the paper. I don't care. I'll read as little or as much as you provide. And I'm not going to determine your grade based on that. But if your paper is rather short, then you're probably lacking some of the detail that is used for determining your grade. I'm not really sure what else to say about these theme analysis papers. What I think I might do is, at least for the first one, I might try to make it an optional due date that's due a little bit earlier so that you can get some helpful feedback before you start working on all the others. But ask me any questions. I'm happy to read any drafts or whatnot. But this is basically your chance to kind of write out both the summary of the material and then sharing what your point of view is.